Hey, sports card fans, it's John, Boggs fan. Hope you're all doing well. There are a lot of YouTube videos out there that talk about all these sports cards that are worth thousands and thousands of dollars. Now, while they're cool to look at and even dream that someday you may own some of them in your collection, I think they overshadow all those cool cards that are out there that may not be worth a whole lot of money. So what I decided to do is look through my vintage baseball card collection and pull out my top 10 favorite cards that are worth less than $50. Does that really take away from the card? I don't think so. I think the cards speak for themselves, and it just so happens that they are not worth a whole lot of money. But it just goes to show that you can have some really cool cards in your collection and not break the bank. So let's turn the camera around and check out my top 10 favorite vintage baseball cards that are currently worth less than $50. For my top 10 list, I decided to just put these in chronological order rather than try to rank these cards in terms of my least favorite to most favorite. So again, I just going in order by year. So the first one that made my top 10 list is this 61 Topps Whitey Ford. It's a basic portrait shot of Whitey Ford, but it's a lot different than most of his cards in which he's doing some sort of pitching pose type of thing. He's just known for that posed pitching look. And I don't know, I just love this portrait image of Whitey Ford. And in a PSA 4, it's currently worth only $27. But tell me that's not a cool looking Whitey Ford card. And all of these cards, regardless of the grade, in my opinion, have really nice overall eye appeal. So again, you're not breaking the bank here with this PSA 4 Whitey Ford from 1961 Topps. The next one is from 1962 Topps, and it's my Ernie Banks, also in a PSA 4. How can you not like this card? Just a great image there of Ernie Banks, and you have the wood panel design there of the 62 Topps. And again, this is a great looking 4, but in this PSA 4, this card is currently only worth $44. I don't know how you can beat a 1962 Topps Ernie Banks for under $50. Just a great looking card. All right, next on the list is from 64 Topps. I really like this Harmon Killebrew. Just a basic shot there. I love the 64 Topps design. You have the nice, the cool logo patch on the sleeve of his uniform there, and it just shows Killebrew, the Killebrew in that batting stance there, getting ready to hit all those home runs. I don't know. In this PSA 5 here, this card is currently worth only $28. But to have a member of the 500 home run club from a 64 Topps card in a, almost collector grade, nice condition. Here's the back. And again, for under $30. The next card that made my list is this 71 Topps Tom Seaver. It's a posed shot of him pitching, yes, but you have what I think is Shea Stadium in the background there. This PSA 5 copy, whenever you can get a card from 1971 with that black border, with hardly any of that border missing, you're doing well. This is a great copy here. In this PSA 5, it's only worth $31 currently. but that doesn't matter to me. It's a really cool Tom Seaver. And I love the backs of the 71s as well. Just a cool card of Tom Terrific. Next card that made my list is another Tom Seaver, and this is his 74. I think this is maybe one of his more popular cards. Just shows that classic follow through there on his pitching, and now usually he got his knee all the way down touching the dirt there, but just a great action shot of Tom Seaver. This one is in a PSA 6, and currently it's worth $27. That's it. $27 for this 74 Topps Tom Seaver. All right, next one is also from 74 Topps, and it's the Carlton Fisk. Another great action shot there of this Fisk card, showing a upcoming play at the plate. This one is even in a PSA 7, and currently, even in a PSA 7, this card's only worth $37. Again, for me, the value of these cards is not really important. I just want to have nice looking copies in my collection. Doesn't matter whether this is $37 or $370. To me, I'm just happy to have this card in my collection because it's a really cool Carlton Fisk. Next, we move to 1976 and this Yastrzemski. Nice action shot there of him maybe even watching a ball clear the fences there. PSA 8 copy. So for this 1976 Topps in a PSA 8 is currently worth $48. So just under $50 for a PSA 8 copy of the 76 Topps Yastrzemski. So you can get some really nice, even nice condition cards from the 70s even, and won't break the bank. All right, couple more left here. Also from 1976, one of my favorite Johnny Bench cards. Just, this is probably after a play at the plate. You see the dust and dirt flying up there. Great shot there of Johnny Bench. I have this one in a PSA 6, and currently PSA 6s are going for $25. That's it, $25 for a PSA 6. That's nearly the cost of getting this graded. But and I'm sure when I bought this, I'm sure I paid more than $25 for it. But it doesn't matter to me because I'm not looking to flip this as an investment. Just happy to have this Johnny Bench in my collection. All right, just a couple more here, two more. There's a theme here, but it has nothing to do with the particular player. It's just the card. It's another Carlton Fisk. But again, the action shot there at the plate. This is a PSA 7 copy, and PSA 7s are currently going for $34. That's it. Just a really cool baseball card. You got an action shot there. You got a Hall of Famer. And the last card that made my top 10 list, and I think all of these up to this point have been Hall of Famers. Yes, I believe. Yes. All of them have been Hall of Famers. This last one is not a Hall of Famer, but in my opinion should be. And it is this great shot of Thurman Munson on his 1978 Topps card. Again, there's a pretty big theme here of pitchers and catchers for the most part. Again, no rhyme or reason. I just went through my collection, found some cool cards, and set aside the ones that were currently less than $50. Even in a PSA 8, this card is currently worth only $41. So there are the 10 cards that are part of my collection that I really, really like, that just happen to be worth less than $50, but I still love them. Now that you saw my top 10 favorite vintage baseball cards that are currently worth less than $50, would love to know in the comments, what are some of your favorite vintage baseball cards, modern baseball cards, other sports cards that are not worth a whole lot of money, but are some of your favorites in your collection. With that, that's all I have for you. So until next time, thanks for watching.